A collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Williamson out there with Jokic. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's King. And it's Flag in at the small forward position.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Castellanos. Six on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the showing for MP at this year's dunk contest, it's been the talk of the league. Craig, he brought a swagger, a lot of creativity, and all that athleticism en route to the win.
And this is what the dunk contest was missing, if you ask me. Elite talents who will take the risk of falling short in the hopes of entertaining and leaving behind some dunks that will last forever.
Here is Cunningham, following the basket by MP, and stolen by Williamson. Cunningham against King. Over Cunningham. MP, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Halliburton, no good. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. The West leading by 7. The three from MP. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. With some changes. Jalen Johnson comes in for Tatum, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Then for the West All-Stars, Chet Holmgren comes in for Zion Williamson, and Doncic is subbed in for King. with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Antetokounmpo. Tatum comes in for Banchero. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Halliburton. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jokic. Zion Williamson comes in for Chet Holmgren. Leonard, he's checked in for Flagg. And MP, he's subbed in for Edwards.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Tatum. Then it's Jalen Johnson. Then there's Brown, and it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Brown kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Johnson. Pass to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. And it's King with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, yeah, Kawhi Leonard. There's still some life left in those limbs.
Brown outside. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. The West leading by 8. MP looking around. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Tatum passes to Johnson. Giannis sets a screen for Johnson. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. King with it, now guarded by Tatum. And the dunk by MP.
That's a power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Cunningham against King. Cunningham, a screen on Leonard. The 3 from Tatum. The shot comes out with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
A nice shot by MP.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
King's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Very accurate. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the East with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Johnson. And Halliburton subbed in for Cunningham. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Zion Williamson. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Halliburton. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
To the middle, here's Holmgren. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Kings got 3 assists tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
13 fouls.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brown.
Terrific work by Edwards there. The positioning, the timing on the contest, that's textbook D, folks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Gotta love seeing Giannis move the ball. Not just a scorer now, but a capable passer, too.
There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Now King, 21 points in the game. And MP throws it down hard.
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Now here's Halliburton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Holmgren against Giannis. 12 seconds left in the first half. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Takes the three, and it's MP with the three. MP's got 26 points. And so it's the West All-Stars, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star Game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Williamson out there with flag. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's MP. And it's Edwards in at the two-guard spot. Here are the East All-Stars. Now, here's Cunningham. Scoreless thus far.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Man, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound and has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And that one's good by Giannis.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
MP kicks to Williamson. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here are the East All-Stars now. Now Tatum over flag. Tatum no good. And here is King. He's got 26.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Tatum. And here's Banchero. Here's the three. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Banchero. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Banchero. Following the miss by MP.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's the floater. That shot off. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. There's the lob at Kumbo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tatum. Down low. Here's Banchero. The West grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's King with the drive. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. King with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
You see yourself on the screen? Let's see those dance moves.
The East making a switch. Brown's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Holmgren's checked in. .146 left in the third quarter of the game. Jokic sets the screen for Williamson. Giannis against Jokic. Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 5. Holmgren sets the screen for Flag. And just...
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star And that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
We've got Antetokounmpo. Johnson is out there with Tatum. Then there's Brown, and it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And the 3 ball is good.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor, and it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
Giannis high post. The kick out to Ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Can't complete the alley-oop. Here's Tatum. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
MP inside. He's covered by Ball. And he banks in the layup. King's got 35 in the game. The East All-Stars on offense. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP.
And you got to admire how aggressive Johnson is. Sometimes the defense has no choice but to foul.
And he knocks down the first one. With 4 spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Now, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Halliburton against King. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star Game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. A 3-pointer off the mark. MP against Halliburton. MP outside to the inside.
2 minutes. 2.
From downtown, drops in the tray. King's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the West All-Stars.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
And it's Giannis missing. And the West All-Stars with possession. MP dishes to Durant. Halliburton against MP. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the West hit again from deep.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Halliburton against MP. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Tatum. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And another miss by the East.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Jalen Johnson. The West All-Stars also with a sub. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Luka Doncic. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Tatum.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holmgren against Antetokounmpo. Halliburton outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And MP throws it down.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP.